What's going on, guys? Today in this video I'm going to be finishing up the Nissan Titan build maintenance wise. I'll have a whole video of me painting the thing, but that's going to be its own little video. But I'm going to be replacing a lot of parts today, so we'll get this done. Alrighty, I got my bad wires repaired. There's really not much hand room. I can get one hand in there, so I did the best I could. But anyway, I did the best I could, and I think it'll work just fine. So I'm going to get this re-loomed up. I'm hoping that this little piece of wire loom will work. Probably going to clean all of this up, get all the dust off, and then reinstall that tray. And once that's installed, then I can get my wiper motors back installed and get all the plastic trims installed. And once I'm done with all of that, I can start doing body work. I've already started, actually. Let me go over here. I've been working on this dent, so I've been working on getting these dents out. There was a big one from an accident here, and I got most of it popped out, but I have to fill in a little bit right through here, where I'm gonna try to get it out, but if not, I'll use body filler. I got most of this out. I'm gonna heat that up and try to get it popped out a little bit more. This is the biggest thing I had to worry about, is the rear end of this bed, because that's where all that damage was. But other than that, the only major damage I have is on the hood. I don't know if I showed that already, but I got my wire loomed up. That's looking really good. So now I'm going to clean the bottom part of my windshield. Then I'm going to clean all of this up so it's nice and shiny and clean the back of this tray, and I'll be able to install it, and I'll be making progress. But I'm going to go do the other side right now and start on that side. This is one of my least favorite things to do in a scenario like this, and I'm so close to finishing, but I gotta clean this. I don't have to, but that's just how I am. I clean everything before I reinstall it. But anyway, I'm gonna get all this cleaned down. Alrighty, that is all clean and polished up. Looks really good. Looks really good. So now I'm gonna install this tray. I gotta get all of the bolts out, and I gotta make sure they go. No, that's for the cowl plastics. I'm not even there yet. I need to get all my bolts out that I have them organized, but then I have to install them. So I'm gonna get this set in place and then get those bolts installed. These little things, they need to go all the way in. I think that's where the water drains out, it looks like. So that's where those go. It's in on both sides. So it looks like I'm lined up on my bolt holes. So now I'm gonna go get those bolts, and then I'll clean this out too, because it's filthy. And after that, I'll be able to put my windshield wiper motor back in, and I'll be awfully close. So I had these labeled, so now I'll be able to install them. They are 10mm bolts, so that's easy to remember. I'm gonna clean the surfaces off before I put the bolts in. I'm not gonna tighten them all the way yet. I did these two, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like 6 left. Yep, that's how many I'm counting. So I'm gonna do those. Take a good look, because that tray is about to get cleaned. Pretty filthy. Alrighty, it's all cleaned up. It is clean. It's just a little faded from being so old, I guess. Probably sun fading too. I don't know if sun could get under there though, but definitely from water sitting probably. But it is clean. Now all this is clean. So now I'm going to install my windshield wiper motor, and then there's 2 little braces that go above that, and I'll clean those and install those. And after that's installed, then I believe I can get my cowls back on, and I'll clean those as well. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Okay, I'm gonna get my windshield wiper motor installed. Let's see. Okay, it pretty much goes like this. I gotta go grab my bolts, so I'm gonna go get those. 1 bolt goes right up here. Just gonna hand tighten them for now. The other one goes up here. I'm gonna attempt to hold it. And hold the camera. Alright, yeah, just like that. And the last one goes over here. Alright, those are hand tight. Now I'm gonna go get my ratchet and tighten those down. Here it is from this angle. Just like that. Okay, this cowl has, wow, my voice, hello, where are you? These clips sit in these little white grooves, and I have a little clip puller. Slide it in, and it pops out. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these clips back on the cowl piece. That way, all I have to do is press down on it. If you don't take them out, you have to lock them in, and that's a lot more work. So I think I'm ready to get this one installed. I'm gonna line them up. It goes under the windshield glass. Get a little seal. Ladies and gentlemen, there has been a correction. It does not go under the windshield wiper, or the windshield. It goes on top. Alright, gotta add the finishing touches to this engine. I got all my cowl pieces back installed. The seal is installed. All the mounts and hoses are installed. So I gotta put my engine cover back on. That's pretty much it for this engine bay until I do an oil change. Boom. I haven't seen this engine with this cover on in a while. Well, I'm gonna pretty much start doing body work, and I need to get the Bondo out, start prepping that. I'll record that when I get there. I got the truck outside. I got my hood back on, temporarily at the very least, but I think I'll leave it on. And I got this side fender back on because I had to put it back on to put the hood on. But it's about to rain, so, which is not a big deal. That's actually why I put the hood on, because I have to clean out my garage, and then I realized it was gonna rain. So I just put the hood on, and I put some plastic over my masking tape job. If it ruins it, whatever, I'll redo it. Not a big deal. But I'm gonna clean my garage now. But this can stay outside now that the hood's on. That's kind of what I've been waiting on. Now the engine bay is done, I was actually able to put the hood back on. Alright guys, I'm here with my Titan build. This series has been all over the place because I've been working on this thing since January, and it is now the end of September. So, you know, videos have been going whenever they can. I just ordered a bunch of parts, so that's why I'm here. I'm going to be installing them. My main thing and the first thing I'm going to do is my intake hoses. I think I got four brand new ones. I'm trying to pin down an air leak or a potential air leak, so I figured I'd start with those. Bought them from Z1 Motorsports, Z1 Off-Road, fast shipping, really good quality. They hooked us up with some stickers, so I'm gonna be sure to put those on my windows. That's cool. I like when they put stickers in the boxes, it's dope. Other than that, I'm gonna get started here. Move these stickers out of the way. Gotta figure out which one's what. It looks like this one goes there. Yep, that's that one. Wow, you can tell a difference. This is really soft, and the old original ones are really hard. So that might be my problem. But anyway, I'm gonna need some pliers and a flathead, and I should be able to get all those out with just those tools. This one should just come off like that. It scoots down, and then I put a hose clamp on this one down here because it didn't have a clamp at all. So I figured that would be better than nothing. It's on there good now. That one came off. Sometimes twisting it helps it come off, just like that. Yep. So I'm gonna double check. That matches up perfectly. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my clamps off the old one. There goes all my hoses. Put the old clamps on the new one, and then we'll be able to install that. Just set those aside, they don't need to be up there anyway. And it goes up, it locks into this little groove on your intake manifold, and then it slides onto this box right here. Just like that. Make sure it's all the way down as far as it'll go. We're just gonna simply make sure it's in place and slide it over at the end right there. And we'll spread it out a little bit, make it tighter. And it's not going anywhere. That one's not going anywhere. Make sure it's lined up there. I guess that's what that line is for. All right, that one's done. Let's go ahead and do this other one coming out of this box. So So it looks like same thing. We got a hose clamp down here with a flathead, and we'll loosen this one, slide it up. That one comes off easier than this one. Do your twist technique and pull. Now hold on to the box so you don't crack it. That one's off. So we're gonna compare. It should be this one. Perfect. You can tell the difference. That's crazy. I thought that was normal, to be honest, but you can tell it's not. So I'll go ahead and I'll leave these stickers on until I'm done. That one actually didn't have a sticker, but I'll leave those on until I'm done. But I'm gonna take this old hose clamp, put it on. Be careful with these. If you release that, it might come back and hit you in the face. I know from experience. Go ahead and put that there. So those are done. Actually, I gotta tighten this one down here. I doubt they're the same. See the part numbers. 86. No. So they're a little bit different. Oh yeah, they're a little bit different. So I should be able to notice. It's probably this one. It looks to be, it goes down there. So it should go just like that. Yep. So go ahead and get these clamps loosen, squeeze and pull them down, and squeeze and pull up. These are pretty tight on there, so it might take some wiggling. Just like that. Gonna lay it out how it goes. Go ahead and get this clamp on the new hose. Well, I finished those hoses. I am waiting on my O2 sensors to arrive. What else did I buy? I bought a power steering switch, and what did I buy? Oh yeah, I also bought a purge valve. So I'm just really trying to fix that high idle issue, so I kind of went ahead and replaced anything else that may be causing it. Whether or not that's the problem, I'm going to replace it because it has 142,000 miles on it, and it's 16, 17 years old now, so it's time to start replacing things. And I just did the whole engine bay, if you watch my other videos, except for the hoses and small stuff. But after that, it should be almost brand new everything. All right, new day, new me. I'm going to install my new purge valve that I got today. I don't think the one that's on it is bad, but I want to replace it anyway because I'm just trying to fix my issue and make this thing as new as possible anyway, so it'll be okay. But it's pretty easy. It's just these two bolts right here and this connector. You just pinch and pull. And those hose clamps. I forgot about that. Two hose clamps. The original ones are the ones that you pry. These are just normal screwdriver hose clamps. All right, these hoses should come off now. Yeah. Now I can undo that bolt and take the valve off. All right, new PGR is installed. I'm gonna go ahead and start it up, see if it fixes my issue. I doubt it because I don't think it was messed up, but we will find out anyway. Alright, I got the truck in the garage today. I'm going to be replacing all 4 O2 sensors. I got them right here. So that's going to be fun, but I do got to let it cool off. Pulled up a little too far, but I think I had to. Yeah, it'll be alright. I can just go around. Alright, I got my brand new O2 sensors from 1A Auto. Your local, no, not your local, but your source of quality parts. Whatever their slogan is. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start. I'll probably go ahead and take the driver rear O2 sensor off. The rear O2 sensor is located behind the rear cat. think it's a 22 millimeter. Oh my god, it's on there. I'm gonna need 2 hands. Okay, I got the rear driver's side O2 sensor loosened up here. Just gotta twist it off. Gotta figure out where this wire actually leads to so I can plug it back in. Oh, it looks like it's just right there. How convenient! These aren't bad, but I'm replacing them anyway. So it looks like there's a little clip right here. Pinch in one side and I'll be able to push it through. Just like that. And then it unclips right there. So that's pretty easy. These rear ones are very easy. I even think the ones up there are going to be pretty easy myself, but okay, I got my O2 sensor connector unclipped. You just pinch that down. I have my new O2 sensor here. It comes with anti-seize already installed. I'm going to thread the new O2 sensor in before I plug the connector up. Make sure you don't cross thread, and you should be good. That's why I'm waiting to do the connector, because it's twisting. This new connector goes in. I got the connector installed. Now I'm going to slide it back onto that bracket till it clicks. I'll probably come back later and tie that up. These aftermarket ones are a little bit longer than the factory ones, so I'll just tie that up with a zip tie probably. But this one is done. Now I'm going to go to the other side, the passenger side rear. So I'm going to take off this O2 sensor. As long as it's not stuck. That would suck. Thank God, that was really on there. The connector is up there. Pinch this right there. Pull on it like your life depends on it, and you can pull this connector. You gotta push it in. Where is it? Okay, now this connector for the actual sensor is ready to come out. Got my new O2 sensor. Comes with a cap. It already has anti-seize and a washer on it, ready to go. I'll go ahead and screw that in. Get it hand tight, and then I can tighten it with the wrench. I'll go ahead and plug these 2 connectors back in. And then I can get it on that bracket. Ah, yeah. Got it on the bracket. O2 sensor's done on this side. Now I just have the front 2 to do, and then I'll be done with this job. Well guys, thanks so much for watching the video. Leave a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on post notifications so you get a notification every time I upload a video. Check me out on Snapchat and TikTok at DBAKim with 2 N's. I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace.